Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, we're going to be doing the monthly Twin Flame current energy update for the month of August 2024. So, I will be looking at both masculine and feminine energies, and of course, our bridging energies, what everyone is thinking and feeling. I will pull messages, and of course, I will close it out with some guidance. I will be offering some free readings after tonight's collective reading, so make sure to hang out, stay a while, right? And get your free reading at the end. Guys, don't forget we are multi streaming, so we are on 3 different platforms. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. All right, so a little bit to talk about before we get started. I'm not really sure how the live is going to work out. We had to reschedule very last minute yesterday. Nothing major, nothing I couldn't handle. Just needed some me time, right? So we're going to do it tonight, but I do want to talk about the astrology just a little bit before we get started. Guys, we have this very, very powerful Lionsgate portal that comes in on August 8th. We talk about it every single year, right? This year it's a little bit more powerful because it's not just regular Lionsgate, it's the 888 portal. It just means that our year 2024 in numerology also adds up to 8, right? 2 and 2 and 4. And so it makes this energy much more powerful. And then on the 4th, we also have the new moon in Leo arriving. So this passionate, exciting, fiery Leo new moon is going to propel whatever it is that we're manifesting with Lionsgate portal. And what I'm finding really interesting about this is while I'm setting your charts, right? I would say go look at your Leo placement. Where is Leo? What house does Leo represent for you? Because I feel like it's really showing us what is coming with the Lionsgate portal. Leo is my second house, so I'm really excited about this Lionsgate portal, right? Let's see what else. I know Mercury retrograde is going to be throughout the month of August, so you want to pay attention to that too. This is definitely a time where we have short reunion periods. I've noticed in my own journey, Mercury retrograde, it seems like to be a period of recharge, reboost, and then go forward in our journey. But definitely always clearly able to see that it's for a short period. It's never like for long periods of time. So I find that pretty interesting. I'm starting to coincide unions with Mercury retrograde. And I know that some of you are here because you're waiting for me to spill the tea. I know I said that I may today, but I think I'm going to try to keep it as light and easy as possible. I did not share out at all today. I did that yesterday, so I just didn't bother today. So I'm hoping that it's a small crowd for the live. I'm hoping that it's just those of us that need to be here, right? I'm going to try to be as clear in the reading as possible. I'm going to try to describe the cards to you as well as possible. No video tonight, guys. I'm definitely, I don't know. I guess here's a little tea. I'm definitely picking myself up and dusting myself off, and I don't know, just not wanting to deal with lights and camera and action, right? All right, so I'm just gonna jump right into the reading and let's see what comes out. I see everyone coming in. I see Michelle and Jenna. I see Diana. Dream Sequa. Ladies, let me know. We have sound. Does sound okay? I am using the Enchanted Soul Tarot. There's Sandra. Thank you, Dream Sequa. All right, the first card to flip is going to be the Seven of Swords. It's interesting because I've seen the Seven of Swords in my own little practice run for myself, right? The Seven of Swords coming out for masculine energy, it's trickery, deceit. It's not believing in something. When I pulled the message out for myself, the message that I got was there was like protection. So it's like if someone is trying to deceive you, or if someone is trying to hide something from you, there was definitely some type of protection. There's one of those, what are they called? Dream weavers. You know what I'm talking about? The little circle with the string, and you make the decoration, you hang the feathers off of it. I feel like there's something about maybe being protected from something darker or negative. The words on the card are deception, treachery, lies, enemy within. It also says theft, cheating, plotting, but it was the enemy within that stuck out to me the most. It's almost this energy like someone among us, right? Like someone in our inner circle. All right, feminine energy flips over. We have Five of Swords. We have conflict, struggle, fight, aggression. It's giving me this Alice in Wonderland type of feeling. It's very possible, Divine Feminine, I'm feeling different energies. Like I'm feeling energies of frustration, weary, maybe lost. Not necessarily lost. It's getting deep fast. Ready? Is it possible, Divine Feminine, that you're getting lost? I want to say daydreaming or trying to manifest. Visualizing. That's the word I'm looking for, visualizing. The words conflict, struggle, fight, aggression, defeat, bully, sacrifice, intimidation, and abuse are on Divine Feminine's card. It's interesting because the energy that I'm picking up here is something about visualizing, trying to bring something to fruition. But there's something about negative thinking because that's what the Five of Swords represents. There's something about your thoughts, Divine Feminine, that could be holding you back from being able to manifest what you want. This can be really important as we move through this August energy, as we move through this Lionsgate portal, especially with the power of the Leo new moon very much propelling our thoughts into into being. So it's like there's something here about needing to make sure that we're keeping very positive thoughts, which can be very challenging, especially when you're dealing with things like conflict, struggle, abuse. The bridging energy is pretty interesting. Two cards come out. We have the Three of Coins and the Ten of Cups. So Three of Coins is teamwork. Ten of Cups is emotional contentment. So it looks like both parties want the same thing: happiness, love, contentment, happy home, happy family. But there's definitely a struggle in the main energy. Seven of Swords for masculine is they're struggling to believe, and Five of Swords for feminine. Guys, hold on just a moment. Give me just one moment. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. Um, had visitors. Yeah, Diana says I hear Spencer pause. It's more than just Spencer, let me tell you. But it's pretty funny how they all gather at the door anytime someone pulls up. Like, you can't sneak up over here. Let me tell you. All right, so I'm sorry, guys. Seven of Swords, disbelief for divine masculine. Five of Swords, challenging thoughts, negative thinking. But both divine masculine and divine feminine, the bridging energy is that Three of Cups and Ten of Cups. So it's like you're learning that you have to work together if you want to find emotional contentment. All right, let's keep going. So Seven of Swords energy for divine masculine. I'm going to use Llewellyn Tarot. And guys, I think I'm going to stick with the tarot all night until we get to the end. And then I'm going to pull a guidance card. The Two of Cups comes out for the Seven of Swords. Two of Cups is a partnership, equal effort. Four of Swords is here. It's healing. I heard the word disbelief, but it's like everything happens for a greater good, or there's like a reason or purpose. And the Strength card is here. So divine masculine could be lacking belief that there'll be equal effort, that there'll be soulmate energy, that there'll be Two of Cups. Whatever is happening with a situation, it's definitely like for a reason, for a purpose. And the Leo energy coming out strongly with the Strength card. All right, let's look at Five of Swords energy for divine feminine. We have the Three of Wands, taking action towards your future, going somewhere, traveling. Ace of Pentacles, something new. And Justice is here. Justice is Libra energy. It says a great injustice has been done for divine feminine. It's so true. I'm struggling to get through this reading. I definitely feel like you ever feel like, everything you're trying to do doesn't work, or like you keep coming across one obstacle after another, and you're like, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna push through. I'm just gonna keep pushing through. I feel like for Divine Feminine, I don't know, maybe we get to this point like where we're tired of pushing. And maybe Divine Masculine is tired of not believing. And the bridging energy says they have to work together. Ace of Cups, King of Wands, and the Hanged Man. And I picked Llewellyn Tarot, for goodness. The Ace of Wands is on the bottom. Ace of Wands is fate and destiny. That's another thing I guess I can say is no matter how many times we get tired of pushing, there's like Spirit always gives you another little sign, another something to help you keep going. The Hanged Man in Llewellyn Tarot is a little bit different than most tarot because in Llewellyn Tarot, he's not hanging upside down. In all the other tarot, if you see the Hanged Man, he's hanging upside down, and it represents sacrifice and loss, and it represents actually all the things that the Hanged Man has sacrificed and lost due to the fact that he's trying to obtain all these things that he's actually supposed to become, right? Well, in Llewellyn Tarot, he's not upside down because he's realized he doesn't need to obtain it because he has become them, right? Ace of Cups has had a few different meanings for me this week. It's definitely intuitive hits because that's been big for all of us. But I think more too, it's about the overflow of emotion. When we have overflow of emotion, I mean, it can happen for lots of things, right? Like it can happen because you're super happy. But most of the time when we see Ace of Cups and overflow of emotion, it's the card, well, with the cup and everything's, the water is just flowing out of the top and it's overflowing the cup. It also represents something you've released, got rid of. And sometimes it can represent that, I guess, that emotion that you feel when you've let something go. All right, I'm going to go back to Tarot of the Enchanted Soul. I love that. Hunter Wade. Alright, so now I'm going to look at head, heart, and higher soft space for Divine Masculine. First, I gotta say, we've seen Leo energy, we've seen Pisces energy, and we've seen Libra energy. I just shuffled. I have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. I have 10 of Coins for Divine Masculine. Home, family, stability, security. Is it me, or does it seem like Divine Masculine is strongly focused on finances? I mean, which makes sense because we always say masculine energy is the providing energy. But it does seem like, I don't know, we're out here living in this 3D real world, right? And so it's like we experience all the things that are happening, and we have to deal with it, right? And masculine energy still has to provide regardless of what's happening in the world. So it does seem like as we build up to, and maybe it's the Lionsgate, right? Like maybe it's this month, there is this energy that feels like it's building to something that has to do with finances for divine masculine. It's like it's been in their thoughts for so long. And definitely could be what they're trying to manifest. And definitely could be why we have this Seven of Swords energy, right? Where there's this disbelief. Like, I'm trying to bring this thing into fruition, but I don't believe it's ever going to happen for me. That's going to be in the headspace. I had to shuffle that tower. I don't want to see it. Now we have the World on the bottom. Knight of Cups comes out for divine masculine in the heart space. So I feel like, okay, so I always say that the heart space is where telepathy with the twins, right? It's an energy that's flowing back and forth. It's a constant. I think people think that it only happens from time to time. No, you only hear it from time to time. But Knight of Cups is telling me that in the heart space for divine masculine, it's very possible that they want to deliver a message of love. But here's what I know. I don't know. I want to say 100%, but I guess I can't really say that. I feel like I know 100% that divine masculine is that cycle of taking my cup around to everyone I know and trying to get them to fill my cup. Like, that's done. That's done. Divine masculine has already reached the energy of like pouring into their own cup and replenishing their own cup, and they're even getting to the point where like they're not feeling bad about it. At first, divine masculine was doing this, and it was like just like for divine feminine, it's like this guilt that we feel when we try to self-care and replenish our own cup, right? I feel like it's different than that. It's not just necessarily Knight of Cups, like I'm going to take my cup around everywhere. It's just in the picture, it's very, the words aren't coming to me, but he has his hand out, and it's like it's very strong feeling of it's like he's putting it in one direction. The words romantic, imaginative, sensitive, lover, proposal, offers, and seductive are on the card. We have Five of Cups coming out for higher self. That actually came out for me again in my little practice run before the collective. Five of Cups is a card of grief, sorrow, despair. It says living in the past in isolation is on here. This is higher self lesson for divine masculine. So divine masculine could be going through this energy right now where they're seeing how they have been living in the past. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like for me, whenever I'm going through like major ascension, like there's a big leap or like a big jump, it's like when I'm getting ready to jump, I suddenly see things clear. And I mean, it could be all kinds of things. It could be like things that trigger me, and I'm like, oh, wow. And it's like these aha moments. And then they don't trigger me anymore, or it's, less and less and less. And sometimes it's like direction, like when I'm trying to figure out like where am I supposed to go, where am I supposed to be, where am I supposed to be living, like when I'm trying to figure these things out, it's like again right before the like lift, there's this moment where everything just becomes clear, and it's like, why couldn't I see that before? Or why couldn't I understand that before? I feel like that could be happening for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine could also be in a period of isolation. It's interesting because I feel like for all of us going through this awakening journey, there's periods where Spirit asks us to isolate, to really protect our energy, to really be cautious of who we're sharing our energy with. And then there's periods where I feel like Spirit just throws me out there into this group of, mass people. And it's like, here, go be vulnerable. You know what I mean? And it's like, what? um, but it's interesting because I feel like it's, again, very possible that Divine Masculine is being asked to spend time on their own, spend time on their own goals, replenishing their own cup. And it's very possible this could be, I'm getting an energy of stir crazy, like I want to get up and go somewhere. But it's almost like it's higher self lesson. So I feel like I'm getting this message that you have to learn how to heal the thing from the past so that you can stop living in the past. Or you have to let go of something in your past so that you can stop living in your past. All right, some regular old Rider Waite because I don't have to worry about the censorship. Let's look at that 10 of coins. All right, I have 9 of Pentacles coming out, so big confirmation there because 9 of Pentacles is all about independence, right? It's the card right before the 10 of Pentacles. It's a card that says like this energy is at fulfillment, it's at accomplishment, it's at completion. The Hermit is here, so complete opposite of that. Virgo energy coming out strongly. We have 6 of Wands, thank goodness. 6 of Wands is a victory. So when I said the Hermit was complete opposite of that, it's true because the Hermit represents the card where you're in dark night of the soul. You're going through spiritual awakening, trying to come out into the light, right? Trying to learn how to shine your own light so that you can see those obstacles and triggers and different things that you need to be able to see, right? So the goal has always been this financial independence or financial foundation for Divine Masculine. There's something about their awakening or their trip through dark night of the soul that could be giving them clarity and maybe a path, like showing them a way, because 6 of Wands is a victory, success. This is what's in that headspace for Divine Masculine. Let's look at Knight of Cups in the heart space. First card to come out is going to be the 2 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Cups again. 5 of Cups again. So this Divine Masculine is definitely experiencing some type of loss. It's not just any loss. It's not like, I lost my favorite handbag or my favorite, purse or wallet. No, it's I'm feeling like the word bereavement, grief, sadness. And in the heart space, the message that this Divine Masculine is sending, and I'm just saying the High Priestess is in the middle between the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So 2 of Swords, I'm stuck. I don't know which direction to go. Lost is the word I'm hearing again. And 5 of Cups, again, grief, loss. So it's like the High Priestess in the middle. The High Priestess is the connection to Source. The High Priestess is the energy that is on both sides of the veil, right? Um, I'm getting this energy like this is the way divine masculine sees divine feminine. So there could be this feeling of loss or this feeling of not sure how to talk to or send a message to divine feminine about loss or heartache. All right, let's look at the Five of Cups. Divine masculine could be struggling to like feel their feelings, be in their feelings. I'm definitely picking up this energy like if I stay in the 3D or if like I stay in like what's happening to me in my face, then it's like I don't have to worry about this grief. I don't have to feel this sadness. If I start to cross over to 5D, to more spiritual energy, it's like I suddenly feel the loss. Five of Cups for divine masculine for the higher self lesson. Page of Wands comes out. Page of Wands talks about the beginning of your spiritual awakening journey. I feel like it's possible divine masculine could be going like taking a different, it's like a different type of awakening, a different path. Ten of Wands comes out. Ten of Pentacles comes out. So it's like divine masculine went through this awakening and maybe was excited about learning new things or experiencing new things. Not really. I'm trying to be positive. I feel like it was dark and it was heavy. Um, but I feel like there's something about learning how to bring things to completion. There's something about beginning the spiritual awakening journey, and there's something here about having these goals, wanting to attain this financial security, this firm foundation, this abundance. And Ten of Wands is like wanting to obtain this without breaking my back, without the weight of the world, without, you know what I'm saying? Like wanting it to, that's what divine masculine's been doing. So it's like they want that energy to end. They want that to be completed. They want something about, okay, I've had this spiritual awakening, great, but how is it going to bring me like physical resources? How is it going to bring me ease in this journey? Five of Wands on the bottom, struggling. The Hermit and the High Priestess coming out for divine masculine. Divine feminine headspace, Temperance comes out. Major Arcana, Sagittarius energy. Balance, harmony, calm, serenity, peace, healing. That's what's in the headspace for divine feminine. And it is this energy of at all cost. At all cost. We have Two of Wands coming out for the heart space. Five of Wands coming out for higher self lesson. Two of Cups on the bottom. Two of Cups for Divine Feminine, bottom of the deck. So that's exciting to see. Um, in the headspace, Divine Feminine, you're very protective of your energy. You're removing anything that tries to take your peace. You're working on your healing. You're practicing your spiritual practices. You're trying to stay calm. I feel like calm has been a big word for me in the last 24 hours. Two of Wands is in your heart space. Two of Wands talks about needing to make an important decision. In fact, she's standing in this, it looks like a hallway, but it's like there's a point, there's a why, right? It's that she has to go left, she has to go right, the crossroads. To the left, it looks dark. To the right, it looks like daylight. It says choices fork in the road. The words timing and planning and then taking the first step are also on this card. And planning has been, I feel like, a guided message I've received often. I'll want to go do something, and my human ego self is like, just go do it, Rosa. Just jump up and go do it. And Spirit's like not allowing it. I'll want to post something, and maybe it's not thought through or not planned out, and Spirit's not allowing it. So planning in the heart space has been big for Divine Feminine. But I think the message here going towards Divine Masculine is that big word on this card that says indecision. Indecision. There's something that Divine Masculine is either not choosing or not doing. And it's like Divine Feminine is standing at this fork in the road. And I don't want to say waiting, but it definitely is giving me this energy, Two of Wands, like you're waiting patiently, maybe for Divine Masculine to make a decision. Five of Wands in the higher self space for Divine Feminine, not my favorite card. But I always say, at least it's not the Five of Swords, right? Which we did see earlier. But Five of Wands says that things are challenging right now, right? They're not swords, so they're not stabbing and killing each other, but they are hitting each other. And it is a card that talks about conflict and fights and battle. But it's also a card that represents training, preparation. And remember, we just talked about how Divine Feminine is learning to plan things out, not to jump at shiny objects, not to react when triggered, right? So these are all things that are happening to Divine Feminine. So Five of Wands in the higher self space says, like, yes, it's challenging right now, but it's making you stronger, Divine Feminine. It's making you stronger. The words on the Five of Wands: competition, conflict, fights, battle, challenges, and strife. The word strife sticks out to me clearly. I actually used that word. I used that specific word when dealing with my own personal twin flame journey. Strife. All right, I think I said it enough. Let's pull some tarot. Again, Rider Waite, I want to see if any cards duplicate for the divine counterparts. Jenna, I love that. All right, let's look at that Sagittarian energy that came out in the headspace. Temperance, slow moving energy. The word peace is what stuck out to me. It definitely feels like divine feminine is fighting for peace, for her peace, his or her, it doesn't matter. But for divine feminine's peace, divine feminine's healing, divine feminine's like state of mind. We have the Two of Wands coming out. We have the Chariot. We have the Ten of Wands. I'm getting indecisive with the Two of Pentacles. So divine feminine, is it possible that there's something you're not making a decision on? And that could be causing the challenges and conflict. The Chariot says, it's Cancer energy. It says, don't be afraid to move quickly. And it's about riding into victory. Ten of Wands comes out also, which is like the end of whatever has been burdening you, with the end of whatever has been weighing you down, slowing you down. I feel like in the month of August, this is what happens for divine feminine. You finally choose. You finally make peace with something. You finally get it allows you to get your footing. It's like when you release something, it allows you to get your footing, and then you're able to ride into victory. You're able to end whatever's been challenging. You're able to put those heavy burdens down. Two of Wands is here in the heart space. The Hermit again. So we are seeing some duplicate cards. The Hermit did come out in the headspace for divine masculine, Virgo energy, spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul. I think we're all really starting to learn what dark night of the soul really means. There's that Tower coming out, and Wheel of Fortune. Whatever the message is that you're sending divine feminine to divine masculine with this Two of Wands, it did give me this energy of waiting patiently, which I'm not a fan of. I always say we're not supposed to wait. I do feel like sometimes spirit kind of slows divine feminine down so that the energies can become more level, more balanced. But I always feel like divine feminine just takes off again. The Tower is Mars, Pluto energy, but it's definitely representing Tower moments. And then Wheel of Fortune is here, is like it's giving me again. So it's like the message from the heart space for divine feminine to divine masculine with this Hermit card, with this I can see you now, or I can see my obstacles now. I can see what caused Tower moments. There's definitely this energy of not repeating something again. It's like I'll wait here patiently instead of forcing something. Wheel of Fortune is divine timing, which is what I called this live. Sounds fierce. So interesting. I can't say that name. I'm sorry. But I use the word fierce all the time. It's so, I don't know. It's not a very common word. But it does sound fierce. All right, let's get 5 of Wands. It's definitely giving me this energy from Divine Feminine. Like I've done this too many times and I won't do it again. 5 of Wands. We have 2 of Cups. We have 2 of Swords. And we have 10 of Pentacles. So several. King of Wands on the bottom. Several duplicates, right? We've seen the Hermit twice. We've seen 10 of Wands twice. We've seen 5 of Cups twice. We've seen 2 of Swords. We've also seen the 10 of Pentacles several times. And 2 of Cups several times. King of Wands is on the bottom. Divine Feminine, be confident in yourself. And here's what I'm going to say. If I'm talking to Divine Feminine, we struggle to be confident in ourselves, especially when we're being challenged. And I find that so interesting because you would think that we would remember all the previous challenges or all the previous obstacles that we overcame. And then we would use that to build our confidence. Doesn't that make sense? But it's like we don't. It's like we get to a challenging situation and it's almost like sometimes we forget everything we've done to get here. I think it's challenging for Divine Feminine because we're always looking for 2 of Cups. We're always looking for equal effort. I think the most interesting thing about this journey is everybody thinks it's about somebody else. It's so ironic. It's so funny. It's sad. But this whole experience or this whole awakening or this whole journey that we're on has always been about you, me, like whoever's having it, whoever, us, right? It's never been about some other person. And I'm not trying to take the credit away from the other person because somebody did wake us up, right? So we're grateful for that. But I think we really don't come into partnership or equal effort or 2 of Cups energy until we heal us, until we stop and take time to be on our own and take care of ourselves so that when we do come into partnership, we attract other people who are also healed and also whole, right? Be confident in this journey. Be confident in how far you've come and be confident that is the goal to have someone and to not be lonely and to be in a healthy relationship and experience life. Well, yes, absolutely. But the goal, the short term, that's the long term goal, right? The short term goal should be to heal, to become whole yourself first. That's what I'm working on. All right, let's do some messages. I'm going to pull some messages from the OGs. So those of you that have been following me, you'll know these are messages from my own twin journey. I'm going to do 3 from divine masculine to divine feminine. These can be 3D messages, like something they've already said to you. They could be higher self messages. It could be something they want to say, but they haven't said. 4 cards came out. I'm going to take all of them. I just can't seem to let you go comes out. Please be patient with me. I can't fake it anymore. I need you to stay. And there was actually 5 cards that came out, so I didn't see this last one. It says, I'm doing this to protect you. So those of you that have been watching me for a minute, if you'll remember these cards, the OGs, the message cards, the white ones were higher self messages. So the higher self message is, I'm doing this to protect you. So I feel like that is your higher self giving you this message. And I mean, that could be for both. It could be for divine masculine and divine feminine. Divine masculine's higher self could be saying, I'm doing this to protect you. Like whatever happened. And clearly there's some type of separation. I just can't seem to let you go. Please be patient with me. I can't fake it anymore. And I need you to stay. There's definitely something happening for our protection, and it's coming from the higher self. My ears just started ringing. All right, several come out for divine feminine. Again, I'm going to take all of them. Ooh, I'll always be the bad guy. I can feel your energy. Don't forget. I'm trying to figure things out. Why am I seeing 144? 144. Let me be, and I love you. One last one says, I deleted our messages. All right, I'm going to pull guidance from the Tree of Life Oracle. The I deleted our messages is a little bit of giving me the goose pimples. I actually did that. I deleted somebody's message thread on my phone by accident this week. Pretty interesting. All right, here's the guidance. Can't rush the Tree of Life Oracle ever. It's like, it definitely takes its time. All right. So the first card to come out is the Wind card. It shows, oh my gosh. That was weird. Well, it is storming here, y'all, but when I said wind, like the wind blew and like rattled the windows for a second. But anyway, the Wind card shows this tree, and it's kind of like being bent strongly because the wind is pushing so hard, but it's not breaking, it's not snapping because, of course, it's strongly rooted. The next card is actually the root card, and it shows the roots going deep down. It's definitely giving me this energy of being grounded. We have the elder card here. The elder card shows this really old tree. It's like kind of gnarly and knotted, and it looks like it has a face in the trunk of this tree. We're going to read that card here. And then I also have the man card, which is giving me masculine, strong masculine energy. That could be why my ears started ringing just a minute ago. Which just means that masculine, divine masculine energy is here, right? All right, let's read the elder card. All right, so the card represents wisdom. It says experience, knowledge, care, depth, passive action, self assurance, endurance, patience. And selecting this card is a sign that the wisdom in you is growing. Tree of Life Elder is always with you. This is the ancient and eternal aspect of self, silent, watchful, and knowing. This ancient one will warn you when you're going astray and will gently nudge you back to safety or smack you hard. I love how it says, or smack you hard. So we did see the card that says, I'm doing this to protect you, that I felt was coming strongly from higher self. So big confirmations there. But big confirmations for me too, because I'm always talking about the spankings, right? Like I feel like I'm constantly, my God is good. He is loving. He is unconditional love. But I definitely can feel the spankings when I'm not in alignment, when I'm choosing my free will to go off and do whatever Rosa crazy fun I think I want to go do that ends up just causing, chaos. It's like, I don't know. It's not fun when you get that spanking that kind of, puts you back where you're supposed to be. All right, it says the Tree of Life Elder knows the role of a senior member is to reinforce the younger ones by sharing knowledge. Elders remind you of what you know deep down. You know all you need to know deep inside. Tree of Life Elder is that aspect within. With love and patience, calm and wise hands there to show you that you can endure. You can live your dreams or live nightmares and tell the tale. Tree of Life Elder not only wants you to survive, this elder wants you to branch out, to reach for your glory, to belong, and to be strong. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, guys. That's going to be your collective reading for the month of August. I hope it was helpful, guys. I'm seeing all kinds of new energy. I'm wondering where we shared out. All right, so here's what I'm going to do tonight, guys. I'm going to offer everyone a free current twin flame energy reading. I'll look at their energy, your energy, and your bridging energy. Completely free. So let me know in the comments if you want to participate. I'm not going to offer any Lionsgate portal readings, guys. We're going to do that on Sunday night. Sunday night, that's not true. Wrong. On the 8th. On the 8th, we're going to have a surprise pick a card. Well, it's not a surprise because I just told you. But I'm going to do a pick a card on August 8th. So on Lionsgate, we will be live, and it is going to be a small 3-card pick a card you can choose from, and then I will be offering some Lionsgate readings at the end. All right, guys, I'm just gonna pick a very randomly, whoever spirit tells me to pick. Victoria. I just heard Victoria and that's gonna be because I forgot Victoria the other day, and then I seen her in here. I love you, Victoria. If you're still here, let me know. That's so sweet. Thank you. Jenna would like a reading. Amanda. Where is Debbie Jean? I didn't see a Debbie Jean. Talking to Heaven. I just happen to have my Talking to Heaven cards. Oh, there's Debbie Jean. Empath, but didn't know how to deal with such power. Suffer with trying to understand. Oh, Debbie Jean. I see it. Yeah. All right. Amanda, Hamani, and Debbie Jean. It's so interesting, your comments, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it and obtaining and reflecting. Spirit wants me to do these on camera, like put my face out there. And if y'all could see my facial expressions, I mean, this would probably just be a whole different show. But I'm one of those people that I feel like I clearly show my feelings or like what I'm thinking on my face, right? And yeah, it's one of the reasons like I can't do that. It'd just be, you know what I mean? Like people would be like, oh, what is she doing? I roll my eyes a lot, y'all. Yes, I know. I know. Don't worry. Spirit smacks me in the back of the head like every time. So, all right. I think I'm supposed to do Debs. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's where I'm going to focus, and then I'll come back to the rest of it and see where we're at. I don't know. It's not that I don't want to, honestly. I mean, I dress up sometimes and I do the things and, whatnot. But it's like, it's not even really about that. I don't think people realize, I mean, unless you know me personally, right? And some of you in here do. But it's like, I don't think people realize that, like, I'm a person. I live in a town and I had this experience, like twin flame awakening. I'm still having this experience, right? And it's like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a lot harder, I think, than people can imagine. All right. So, Deb, this message is for you. And if you could say hi to me in the comments. The card that came out says, "We are so connected." It's definitely giving me this energy like I'm connected to you, you're connected to her, she's connected to her, something like that. And the next one that comes out says, I'm with the rest of the family. On the bottom, my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Um, I don't know if you have guilt, but I feel like you have worry. Like maybe you worried about this person a lot, or you stressed about this person a lot. I can't even remember if she asked me about a specific person because the message is already coming out. So I'm just gonna spit it out, okay? And then I'll go back and look to see what she said. Um, the "We Are So Connected" card was a really clear message. It was like, again, like I'm connected to you, you're connected to her, so and so and so and so. But like, there's purpose to this, there's reason to this. I'm not sure. It could have something to do with like we're all one, right? But I don't think that's it. It's more than that. I'm with the rest of the family tells me it's not even just I'm with the rest of the family. I'm with a bunch of people, and I feel like Sandra probably just gave me some of that because she said something about a long family friend, and that's kind of what I'm getting. Like there's a mixture of families up here. It's not just like this person or that person. The card we're going to read is "We Are So Connected." So these are Talking to Heaven is James Van Prague. I like to read the message out of the book because a lot of people tell me when I'm doing these for personal readings that sometimes I sound like the person that they're thinking of, or sometimes um, like I use words or would say something that person may say. So I can't remember what you asked because Spirit's like totally wiping it out of my mind. So what I'm going to say is think of the person that you were wanting to get the message from. There's some throat chakra here, like having a hard time saying something. Actually, that's not true. It's having a hard time hearing something. Someone's trying to talk to you and you're not able to hear them. All right, give me just a moment. I have forgot my alphabet all of a sudden. Okay, we are so connected. I've been able to review my life here in heaven, and I've seen how perfectly everything we do is woven together. There is no accidents or wrong turns. Everything makes sense now. I wanted to give you the exciting news that in my life review, I saw that you and I have a strong soul connection through many lifetimes. We've been each other's teachers, sometimes in unpleasant ways, several times. In this lifetime, we were magnetically drawn together because we had mutual work to do for ourselves personally and for others. There's something about that that's sticking out. I'll read it one more time. We were magnetically drawn together because we had mutual work to do for ourselves personally and for others. And now that I'm here, our connection remains strong. Just like when I was living in my body, our thoughts are in sync with one another. We often think of each other simultaneously. So think of me and know that I'm doing the same, always with love. Um, the goose pimples. Okay, so um, there's something about I remember the message. It was about an empath. I gotta go back now. Um, there's something about like being able to feel other people's stuff. So like just now while I was reading that, right when I finished, I got this like big cold chill. But not like a cold chill like we think of, like makes your body kind of like I don't know, freak out. Not that type of cold chill, like skin cold chill, like something blue cold on my arm. And at first I was like, oh, something is, touching me, which happens sometimes when we do these readings, but that's not what it was. It's actually like I know it's going to sound whatever out there. And I'm sitting next to one, so I'm just saying, but it's like an air conditioner blowing. Um, but there's definitely something about someone's trying to contact you. I almost said touch you, but someone's trying to talk to you. And it's like each time I try to say that, I get like my speech breaks up, like I'm emotional. But there's something, it could be like feelings, emotions. There could be the "We Are So Connected" card actually shows like these huge teardrops. And so I do feel like there could be something about some intense emotions or feelings that's blocking someone from being able to hear a message. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Let's do twin flame current energy. Interesting. That was for Debbie Jean. Sorry, I didn't make that clear, but that's who I was told to do first, and it was really direct. So I hope you were able to get the message, and if not, I hope you're able to go back and listen to it again. All right, let's go do a current energy for someone. Did I hear? Was it Jenna that wanted current energy reading? Was it Dream Sequa? Let me know. Remind me, ladies. Remind me in the comments. Sweet. All right, Jenna. Here we go. I can't not say it. So immediately, the reason I was wanting to move from that reading to the next reading, um, one, spirit loves me and allows me to do these things. Thank goodness, right? But it's like the energy was so heavy. It was so heavy. Um, it felt weighed down. And honestly, please don't get upset with me, anybody, but Debbie Jean, like I don't think that's their energy. So the whole thing was about someone being an empath, and I'm not trying to make light of it. I just like completely wiped the message out before the reading, so I can't really tell you like what you said. I know it sounds whatever, but it is what it is. But anyway, it's like I'm feeling something, and it's like I know that it's not the person that has passed because their energy is light, airy, 5D, right? This energy is 3D, and it is just so heavy. It is definitely like 10 of wands, like big heavy burdens, boulders weighing you down on your back, trying to like climb up the hill, but this heaviness is weighing you down. So there's going to be a message there that could be what this person is trying to like tell you or trying to help you with, something like that. All right, now we can go to the next one. Jenna. All right, Jenna. Everybody's like, how do you do that, Rosa? Spirit. I don't do anything. I'm just the vessel. All right. Two of Swords comes out. Your person is trying to make a move. They're not sure which move to make, but they are trying to make a move. King of Coins comes out. You're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to do all the right things. You could be, there could be an imbalance, Jenna, with masculine and feminine. Could be something about a father, but I think it's more about you could be trying to master something, Jenna, and it's like you're over. I don't even know if this is possible, but it's definitely giving me like over mastery, like overdoing. When you do that, it's like you're leaving your feminine energy and going more towards your masculine energy. And that could be why this masculine energy is stuck. We're not sure which direction to go because it needs you to be in feminine energy in order for it to go that way. I'm sorry. Give me just one moment. All right, let's look at the bridging energy. We have the Judgment card. Scorpio coming out strongly, but it's definitely about inner calling. The word resurrection is on here. The word resurrection. This is your bridging energy. So this is what you're both currently doing, learning at the same time. It's like you're both focused on your purpose. You're both coming into alignment, is what it is. But you could be doing something a little bit too much, and it's causing the other person to not be able to like meet you in the middle. You have to stay in feminine energy to receive, and this energy is more masculine, and it's like it's not sure how to proceed because the energy it's going towards is also masculine. So it's like you need to step back, Slim, and just kind of, you're doing everything you're supposed to do. So it's like, are you overthinking it? Are you over worrying? Are you telling yourself like, I'm not doing something enough? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's going to be that 5 of Swords that we see for Divine Feminine. That's negative thinking. Like, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So stay calm, stay in your peace, right? And just be ready to receive. I think you said earlier that you felt, I want to say it was you, that you felt the twin coming towards you. So it's like, this could be what's happening, but it's like this energy is paused or not stagnant, because it's very new, but it's like it's paused. You can't proceed forward because something on this side is too much. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. What's coming? When is it? Jenna, remind us. I know it's Leo. On Sunday. Jenna, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Jenna. I feel bad. I feel like I missed it. Alright, let's see. Yes, everyone, tell Jenna happy birthday. Amanda, let's do Talking to Heaven. All right, let me know if anybody else wanted to do Twin Flame Current Energy. Just a quick mini 3 cards. I'm going to wrap it up pretty quickly. Ooh, Hunter Wade. Hunter, would you like a 3-card current energy reading? All right, Amanda. Let's do Talking to Heaven for Amanda. I keep forgetting to click on your name so we know who we're talking to. So I play feminine. Amanda, 2 cards came out. You have nothing to feel guilty about, and it shows this like staircase to heaven. And then life is a series of choices. Choose love. Let's see what comes out. The first thing I'm noticing are the hearts in the sky. So Amanda, like cloud formations, watching the clouds. seeing things in the clouds. Himani on Facebook. I don't know why, but I love that name. Himani on Facebook. I hope I'm saying that right. Himani on Facebook. If you're still here, let me know. Say hi in the comments. I love that, Debbie Jean. Sweet. I love that, Jenna. All right, Amanda, I feel like you're fixing to get a spanking. Are you ready? I'm just gonna say it, okay? There's something about life choices. um, is it possible? Have you went back to something, or like stopped doing something and then started doing it again, or like got away from something? And it doesn't have to be like a person, like it could be like a job. Like maybe you stopped doing a job and you started, I don't know, having more time to take care of you, but then like there wasn't enough money, so you were like, oh, spirit's not providing well enough, so I have to go back. This is what I did. I'm just using me as an example. um, and then you go back and then you get all the same lessons, like all the, all the spankings, right? She said it's an X, guys. Okay. Um, so there's someone that you communicate with when you watch the clouds, when you watch the sky, when you're looking for cloud formations. And that person is telling you that life choices are important. I'm picking up a heavy, sarcastic tone. And it's definitely this energy of, I heard something like, there's there's nothing you can do about it now type of energy. Um, it's something like this person wouldn't normally be like, this isn't a parent, right? This isn't like mom, dad saying, hey, you should make better choices. This is more like a child, telling a parent, hey, you should make better choices. All right, let's read what it says out of the book. Love is the true nature of your soul. By making a choice from love instead of fear, you are saying yes to God. I remember in life when I would let other people's opinions of me define who I was. I was never good enough to be accepted. That was because I was living in fear. But now I know how much more powerful love is. By making the right choices, you welcome abundance into your every aspect of your life. Okay, I'm getting something, so I'm going to spit it out. Are you ready, Amanda? Pay attention to the amount of abundance that comes in when you separate or when you're not with this person. And then pay attention to how it dwindles away when you are with this person. Amanda, this has been happening to me. So I have this person that we all know. I talk about him all the time. We were dating and now we're not dating. I know, right? My whole life is just this, whatever. Anyway, I like to learn things the hard way. I like to, do it 5, 6, 7 times to make sure, absolutely sure that I'm wrong, right? But anyway, one thing I noticed is when I was dating this person, my finances would get tight. They would dwindle. It would get less and less and less, especially stuff that had to do with like my purpose, PLR. Um, and the moment that I, get away from that energy, and I'm not trying to say that any energy is like bad. Everybody's healing, okay? Everybody's healing. Some of us are just different levels of healing, and being around someone's a lower vibrational energy that's not, maybe that needs more healing, right? Can bring your energy down. So it's like you would bring your energy up and then you would get around this person and then it comes down, and then you would get away from the person and the energy would go back up, and then you would go back. And it's like, at this point, the message that I'm getting about the life choices is, at this point, the cloud formations is like, you should be able to see this clearly. I love you so very much. Don't shoot the messenger. I hope that was helpful. And see, again, the thing with the facial expressions, because I swear sometimes I just look up like, really? You expect me to, you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, that's so interesting. She says, I feel like there's static in the air when he's around. Oh my gosh. That's like that's a strong, okay, here, I'm gonna give you an example. I heard somebody say once that when we there's this misconception that when we meet someone and we feel these butterflies and we think, oh my God, this is my soulmate, or oh my God, I feel this weird energy inside, like my belly is flip flopping, so it must be the one, right? Um, the concept is it possible that it's our nervous system giving us a warning, telling us, Tina Turner, telling us that we don't need to be with that energy or around that energy. And then the concept was that when you're around actual soulmate energy, the energy is calm, it's peaceful. You don't have you don't have, like, there's no butterflies, there's no stomach flip flops, or, it's not your nervous system, it's not sending you warning signals, right? So pretty interesting. Oh my goodness. All right. Dream Sequence says, I noticed that with my family and energy vampires. um, can somebody take care of the passed away singer over on Facebook, please? I love how they curse and then got to bring Jesus in it. All right, I took care of it. I think I got it. I'm so ready. Yes, Amanda, I'm so ready. I've been talking about it. We've been trying to get some plans together. My son is having his baby, so I gotta stay around and make sure. Victoria, let me know. Let me know you're still here. Say hi to me. Um, that all is well. And then I think I'm gonna take a few days and come out and see you guys. Oh, it's okay. I must have shared somewhere. Not good. Thank you, Victoria. All right, real quick energy update. That's so interesting, Michelle. Tell me, could you see this person? Let me go. Not Hunter. In my journey, I'm playing the feminine for real. I have the beard. Oh, I totally get it. I totally get it. It doesn't matter, man or woman. Like that's not. I feel like we get so confused with the whole man or woman thing, and it just kind of messes it all up. But there are so many um, divine feminine energies that are males, and there are so many divine masculine energies that are females. So I'm just saying. I will say that the goal is to balance the two. The goal is to balance the two, regardless of what type of spiritual awakening journey, because everyone has masculine and feminine energies. So it's like, regardless of what type of feminine awakening journey, um, I can't find that person now. It's like, that's the whole goal. This person, could you see that? Oh, that was on YouTube. I kept seeing the look. Diana was talking. I'll get with it, y'all. Yin and yang, yang and yang. All right, let's do Victoria's really quickly. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up after Victoria's. I appreciate everyone coming in here and hanging out with me so very patiently as I made it through the reading. We do have Sunday nights. We will have Love and Astrology. Next week's schedule is going to be a little bit different because we do have the 8/8 portal. All right, Victoria, here we go. Let's get their energy first. We have King of Cups. So it's going to be big clue card there. Divine Masculine. The word diplomatic is sticking out. Your energy, we have Knight of Coins. The words reliable and grounded are sticking out. And also patient. Ooh, disciplined. Victoria, do you feel like you're getting lessons in self-discipline? I know I am. When Spirit says no, he means no. I think that's it. I think you're getting some pretty big lessons in self-discipline and being reliable and staying grounded. And I think that this person is dealing with emotions and feelings. They're having a hard time staying calm. I feel like they're learning how to be diplomatic in a state where like diplomacy is not, they could have energies around them that are not very diplomatic. So it's like they're learning to not fight back. I have Wheel of Fortune, Destiny as your bridging energy. Fortune, luck, destiny, karma, fate, opportunity, randomness, and change are on here, but I think it's the karma and fate that is here. Guys, right now, we're all balancing out karma. And I want to talk about that a little bit before I wrap it up. There's such a misconception about what karma is. One, karma is just energy, right? It's all energy. For example, let's say, Victoria, that your Knight of Coins is reliable and grounded, and you're being reliable and grounded. Then you're receiving good karma. Let's say this person that is around your King of Cups energy that's not very diplomatic, King of Cups could be receiving some karma. And another thing I think is interesting is people don't realize that you could be creating karma. William Thomas on YouTube, hello. But could be creating karma for other people. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, you could be doing something and then your child ends up dealing with your karma. Have you guys ever heard of that before? Like, that's a true thing. And you know how you hear people talk about like coming into this lifetime with this karma? I don't know. I feel like karma has been a big lesson for me in the last probably couple of years. It's like I had my awakening. I went through Dark Night of the Soul, but I was still, gossiping, and I was still talking shit with my friends about so-and-so down the road. And I was still drinking, every once in a while. And I was still hanging out with people that were low vibe. And did we take care of that YouTube situation, please? And I was dealing with all of those things, but I wasn't like aligning with what spirit said, which was like, hey, stop doing all that shit, right? Like stop talking crap about people, stop paying attention to what other people are doing, like stop being in everybody's business, stop you know like not focusing on you, right? um and it was like, once I stopped doing that, and once I got away from people that do that, then it's like immediately good karma starts to come in. Immediately things start to balance out. This is the bridging energy. So this could be the lesson that you Victoria are learning on your journey. I know like it's been big for me, but it's possible like that's what you're learning right now. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Guys, I hope that was helpful. Thank you guys so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. Check out the gene keys. I'm gonna have to go back and check out the comments. I hope we were able to take care of that thing over on YouTube. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I will see everyone Sunday night, guys. Have a good next couple of days. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate all of you. I hope the message was helpful and received by those who needed it. I am always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, everyone.